Alright, I've decided that I want to make this year about doing things that I've been wanting to do for so many years. And I bought this journal at Michael's, I think in October, and I was like, I'm gonna use this as my new journal. I think I buy a new journal every couple months and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna write in it, but this time I'm actually writing in it. So I'm gonna go through some of my New Year's resolutions and things that I want to accomplish this year that I will be accomplishing. I wrote down an entire New Year's resolution list last year, and I actually checked off a couple things off it. Not everything, but that's the first time I think in my life that I've checked off New Year's resolutions. So I think this 2026 is gonna be the year that all of them get checked off, and I'm going to document it so I can show everybody they can do it too and hold myself accountable in ways. So let's get into it. Obviously number one is music. I feel like I have so many passions in life, but my number one passion has always been music, and that's what I want to do for the rest of my life, but I always push it to the side and ignore it, and I don't give myself enough time for it. So that's what I want to do. I want to prioritize like an hour or two a day into working on music and getting over that hurdle, because as a singer-songwriter, I'm very much a perfectionist, and I want to be able to release music even if I don't feel 100% about it. Just something that's human and something that's me, and release something finally. Bars. Okay. I grew up a very, very bored preteen. I was homeschooled. If you guys can't tell, I think you guys probably can. I was homeschooled for a period of time. And during that time, I was very bored and I had a lot of hobbies. And I've fallen out of a lot of these hobbies that I really enjoyed, which the number one hobby being art. I used to draw so much. And I literally haven't given myself like designated time each day to like sit down and doodle. I used to do it during school because I was so unbelievably bored in school that I would just draw on all my notes, and then the teachers would call my parents and be like, hey, she's not taking notes. She's drawing anime characters in her notebook. So I really want to get back into that. I think that'd be cool. And maybe painting. I used to really like painting, so get back into art and doodling. Cool. Seems easy, but it's not when you're addicted to your phone. Right? Right, guys? I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy, I promise. Number 3 is to submit headshots to modeling agencies, because over the past 2 years, I've been wanting to do it, and I've been like, I'm at a good-ish point with my confidence, and I used to struggle a lot with that, but I would really like, it's one of my dreams. I mean, since I was a kid, I've always wanted to do it, and I mean, the worst thing people can say is no, right? The worst thing they can say is no, and I actually had a friend of mine who finally got over that barrier and applied to some agencies and got signed within 5 days. So you never know, right? You never know what people could be looking for, and maybe you might be the perfect look for something. And it could just be a fun little thing I can do. Yeah, so that's number 3. Oh, I've been wanting to do it all 2025, but somehow it didn't happen. So 2026, it's gotta. Okay, number 4, simple things are the hardest for me to do. So going to the gym consistently. Obviously, you guys know I'm a body positivity gal. I am very confident in what my mama gave me, but I also struggle with some genetic chronic pain, pelvic pain, hip pain, knee pain, just grandma pain, to be honest with you. And every single physical therapist I've ever had has just told me to be consistently moving and stretching, and I don't do that because it's painful. But I think that it's very important that I get back into that routine, and I do some cardio for the cardiovascular health rather than any sort of like aesthetic way that I want my body to look, but just like for health in general. And just for my stamina, because even when I'm dancing and bouncing around my room for 2-3 minutes at a time, I literally cannot breathe. So maybe just getting a little more into shape, maybe some core strength to fix my posture, because literally look how I'm sitting. Like it's redonkulous. It's redonkulous, bruv. Oh, and yoga. Lit. We're being vulnerable. Okay. So I've played instruments my entire life, but I kind of just like bang around on things and I don't know anything technical about them. Specifically piano. Piano was my first instrument, but I would just kind of like find a way to form chords, and I never knew what I was playing, but I just knew that it sounded cool. So I think that I really want to learn more technical things about instruments and music in general. But not anything too crazy, because I kind of also like being sort of oblivious and naive to the techniques of music, because it helps me get outside the box when I'm writing music, you know? Because there's not really rules to music, but a lot of teachers and places teach that. I actually took a music class I only went to college for one semester. I took a music class and they were telling me that there were rules and I was like, I'll see you later. I'm never coming back to this class ever again. Because there are no rules to creativity. Come on now, get that out of here. But I definitely want to like expand my knowledge in my craft, and I just want to be like really good at what I do and be able to just be like, yeah, like I can write this down, hear a tune in my head and I can write it down, or I can transcribe it to music and I can give it to, you know, another musician who can play it, you know what I mean? Instead of being like, yeah, can you just play a note that sounds like, huh, you know? And I think that also to strengthen my voice as a singer, because at the end of the day, like your voice is a muscle. Your vocal cords are a muscle. And in the same way that you train everything else, you can train that and make it stronger in ways. So I think that just like working on some cool techniques of things and dabble in those sorts of things. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, this one's like extremely out of my comfort zone and it makes me want to like cry. You guys probably know, I've talked about it a little bit, but I've always struggled with anxiety and social anxiety, and as I've become an adult, I've gotten way better at it and being in social settings. But acting is something that I've always wanted to try. I don't really think that I'm, you know, #1 at it, but I've always been interested in the study of that. So taking an acting class, in-person acting class, yes. Maybe just one, you know, just see if I like it. Because how are you supposed to know if you don't like it until you try it, you know? Like, how are you supposed to know that you suck at it until you try it, right? Okay. Okay, acting class in person. Cool. Okay, so the beginning of this video was totally more so of a camera test and less of an actual video. So I'm gonna finish off my New Year's resolutions right now and film an actual outro. Less screen time and overall balance, because I am definitely on my phone for extended periods of time during the day. That's what I do. You know, I'm on a screen, I film, I edit, I post, I scroll. So just like overall balance in between the actual consuming and the creating. But I need to make sure that I'm not like overdoing it with the consuming. You know what I'm saying? Less screen time and better balance. Let's go. And for the last New Year's resolution, you might be able to guess this one, is YouTube. Taking YouTube a lot more seriously. I neglect this app and I really, really love filming videos. I wanna make longer videos because I like to talk and I feel like you guys know bits and pieces of my personality but not like everything. So I think it'd be really cool to just make some vlog style stuff and test out my camera and things and check out my little thing I got going on. Those are these two things today. How cool is this? Oh, I love it. Oh my God. Anyway, so that's all from me. This is a test video / vlog / whatever, so enjoy it. Let me know what you guys think of the new camera and the setup, and I'll be seeing you soon because I'll be filming and posting a lot more. So